If you would like to find out how to work with polygel on forms and create long nails, and also how to do this hollow stripe design, keep watching. My name is Anastasia. On my channel I post nail art tutorials, tips and tricks for nail tech, so if you're all into it, consider subscribing. And I start working with polygel natural clear, so I take a small bead. I already have a prepped nail bed. I'm applying the hydrator, wait until it dries, and apply a non-acid primer. Then I take a bead and place it in the center of the nail plate, and then I will be working with a square synthetic brush. So I figure out that the best way to work with polygel for me is to set up cuticle area first. If you haven't watched my previous 2 reviews of polygel, I will leave the links in the upper right corner. So I also figure out that my mistake was I was using way too much of the slip solution. This is the liquid that needs to work along with the polygel. So this time I will try to use less. So first I set up the product near the cuticle, making sure it is thin, and then I'm working with the body of my brush, stretching the product and creating the desired length and shape. It's pretty easy to work with. Now I'm showing you the video at its normal speed, so you can actually see how long did it take me to sculpt one nail. It's pretty fast because this product is really easy to work with. Unlike acrylic, it's softer, so do not apply too much pressure on the brush. Work with a light touch, and once you feel that it's actually sticking to the brush, take a little bit of the slip solution liquid. So now I am happy with the length. I will clean the free edge now. Then I will cure it in LED for 30 seconds, which is half of the time, and then take it out and carefully remove the form, pushing it downwards, and then I will take my pinching tool and slightly pinch it. I just really like C-curves. And then I will cure it for another 30 seconds and continue working, as this nail is too thin now and I need to add extra product to the stress area and to the apex. I'm working the same way. I'm starting near the cuticle, but I'm not going to add there much. I will mostly add to the stress area. So first I'm working near the cuticle, making sure the product is thin. Make sure that there is a small gap between the skin and the product. This is how you will avoid peeling. I'm setting up the cuticle area again first and then continue stretching the product. This is my favorite part of working with polygel. I mean, it feels like it's acrylic in its medium stage of polymerization. If you need product more to the left side, then simply stretch it and continue stretch it. It's really fun and easy to work with, and I was also thinking that it might be a good solution for the beginners or nail technicians who are not familiar with acrylic yet. I think polygel will be something for them. Then we cure it in LED for 1 minute, and this is how it looks after sculpting. Now we need to file it, and I'm using only 180 file grit. That's all I need because I didn't apply extra product. So I'm first filing the surface of the nail, first the left side and then the right side. Switch to the cuticle area and to the side walls. It's pretty tricky to record filing when you're doing it on yourself, but I was trying to do my best. Then I buff the surface and buff underneath so the square won't be too sharp, and this is how the nail after buffing looks from the front view, from the side view, from the inner C-curve view, and all other views. So it was really easy to work with. I enjoyed playing with clear as well as I did with cover pink. It doesn't burn, it's really easy to apply and so easy to file. Then I applied the top coat, which is not necessary for our next design, but I just wanted to check if it's clear. And it is, like a glass. Now I'm taking the hollow stripes and sticking them to the nail. They have a sticky side, and also I'm using silicone brush and the scissors to cut the rest of it. So first set it up near the cuticle, make sure it's all sticking You can also use a pusher or an orange wood stick if you don't have a silicone brush, and then continue sticking the tapes. So they're flat and our nails are curved. That's why you need to have a little gap between them, and then I'm cutting them with the small scissors, rounding the cuticle area, cutting underneath the extra tape, and making sure it's all sticking again with my silicone brush. I will file the extra from the free edge with my 180 file, and if you need to file the sidewalls, you can also do it now, but make sure you carefully remove all the dust, and then we need to seal it, and I will use 2 coats of the top coat, and from my experience, gel polish top coat is the best to seal such things. So I apply 2 coats, cure them in LED, and now we have the final result. This design looks stunning under the sunlight as well as it does indoors. So everybody was paying attention to this nail. It looks like it has edges, but it's completely smooth. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial and design. Let me know if you already tried to work with a polygel. What do you think? Did you have some issues with it? And thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe so you won't miss my tutorials in the future. And I'll see you later. Bye.
We just want that real shit. Ooh.